So I've been studying on a series, mainly known as build. Well, I term it #build bridges. It's all to do with building the next generation. What it is to build the next generation. Who the next generation is actually. Who are we talking about? We're talking about our kids, our children's children, all those who are to come. It's one thing to be doing something now and seeing, and another thing to be seeing the fruit later. It's more or less seed time and harvest. You plant a thing, you nurture it until it grows, but there's also a bit of pruning, and a whole lot is involved until you actually get to the flowering stage. Then finally, the fruit. But it doesn't stop there. When you get the fruit, you replicate the fruit. And that's more or less what I term building the bridge. In replicating the fruit, you're actually building the bridges for the coming generation, that they may enjoy the same fruit that you're enjoying now. But whatever you plant now doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get the fruit there and there. You might plant it now, you might grow it now, but your children or your children's children will enjoy it tomorrow. In this time, in this generation, we look at situations whereby people are now epitomized with the fast life. They want everything on a silver platter. They just want everything there and then, just to get it going, They don't want to work for it. They don't want to sweat for it. They don't understand the seed time harvest principle, where you plant a thing, you grow a thing, and in the end, you harvest, where you actually then enjoy the fruit. So the Building Bridges program is more to do with what is that needs to be done. What is it that needs to be done to actually see yourself into the future? What is it that you need to do now that will prepare your life as well as your children's children or your children's life in the future? What are you doing now to make a change for tomorrow? What are you doing now to actually conceptualize the idea of building, the idea of a generation? What is it that you're doing? So we need to really look at that circumspectly, understand it, and then push it forward. You see, you might want to live your life and enjoy it and enjoy the fruits thereof. And then, but what happens when you die? What happens when your time is up? When all is said and done, what have you got to show for it? All right, we can talk about your history. You used to do ABC, but what is it that you have left for the next generation to then say, oh, there was a man or there was a woman and he made a change, and that change is visible now, and that will be 10 years from now, or 15 or 20. Let's take some time to think about that. Take some time to really ask yourself, circumspectly, just ask yourself, what am I doing now to make a change for tomorrow? What am I doing now that my children will enjoy tomorrow? What am I doing now that is positive And it doesn't necessarily mean that whatever you're building for the next generation is positive. You can have negativity through and through, but you won't realize it. It's that need for you to actually come to a realization that, all right, what I'm doing right now is positive and what I'm doing now is negative. Being able to discern good from bad and bad from good. Being able to say, okay, if I do A, B, C, that means my children are going to follow me in this direction. Is it really helping them? Is it building them? Or is it rather destroying them? Because you can build something that is negative, more or less similar to building a house upon the sand. You will build it, and it will come up. Definitely, it will come up. We will see it. There it is. But when a storm comes, will that house stand? The foundation. What are the foundational principles that you're putting in to whatever you're building now? It's something for us to look at, something for us to analyze, and to really rethink what we rethought and bring it to action. This is Dr. Ru on #BuildBridges. Thank you.